EXO armor suit gives our soldiers the power they need to handle heavy weapons, with the durability to match.
Please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
Will do, Tygan, and welcome everybody back to XCOM 2. We're back on the Avenger. We did just complete a normal mission, but we also managed to skulljack a commander and extract a Codex brain, which is pretty awesome. Above and beyond that, we were able to finish all of the mission objectives, as well as pick up some more corpses and some alloys, which is nice.
Another impressive effort, Commander.
And a scientist.
Expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Awesome. Glad to exceed. And there's our scientist. Very good. So yeah, she is over here.
Proceeding as expected, Commander.
We now have 4 scientists, which is really nice. I think we're at 4 engineers as well.
There is something exciting about working under the more intense conditions found on the Avenger. Every decision, every development is of the utmost importance. There's no room for mistakes here.
Hey, Commander.
Yes, you're right. No room for mistakes. All right, so we have the power relay coming up in 4 days, an Exo Suit coming up in 5 days. That'll be nice. And a beam laser tech coming up in 6 days. We've
been picking up some weird transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
Hello,
I think we have build items. Yeah, like this storm gun I really want, but we need 140 supplies. It's too bad that that last mission wasn't a supply raid, but we're probably not going to have this for the next mission.
We noticed early on that the Avenger has a tendency to dip forward when the power core is under load without the engines engaged. At first I thought maybe it was a stabilizer issue, but now I'm starting to think it's all just part of the alien's grand design. The core itself may...
Oh, I cut her off.
The creature your troops defeated here was clearly of some importance to the aliens, Commander. Let us hope that the recovered remains prove equally important to our own efforts.
I didn't realize that doing the skulljack actually reduced our doom counter. That is really nice, actually. And the mission we just did, too, also got rid of the extra advance of the doom counter, which was nice. Okay, so, but we do have a new mission here for alien alloys, 6 days. What else do we have going on? So we can do these other missions, which we probably should be doing soon. We have North America, which is alien alloys and crystals. We have this, which is alien alloys. We have the relay that we want to finish. And it's only got 1 day left on it. I'm thinking, let's start with that.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Because that's going to give us that bonus too. Let's finish that.
Signals coming through clear.
And it gives us more supplies. Gotta remember that. Okay, yeah, now, fire when ready. We have that available to all experimental ammo, grenade, weapon proving ground projects are completed instantly. Okay, so all the experimental stuff. Excellent. I like it. All right, and we have access to this facility, and it'll drop our doom counter by 2. We do need to make contact over here, because we have to get through to 2 places to open up this one here. Yeah, same thing this way. Yeah, 2 to get to that one as well. So, but we do have a little bit of leeway right now because the doom counter is gone. So I'm thinking we head for, there was one that had 2 things. Crystals, yeah. So let's head to this one first.
New course.
Let's pick these up if we can, because they really will help us as we want to build a lot of the proving ground stuff. Oh, we actually started this one already. So let's finish this one too. Didn't realize we'd started that one already. We should
now operational.
also be making contact just for more supplies. So now we have a power station. That is awesome. So now we're up to 32 power. We're not going to have power problems for a little while. And the next time we do have power problems too, we can upgrade these ones, staff engineers in them, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully we can get some more engineers. That will be very good. Do we have idle... unstaffed engineer. We do have an unstaffed engineer. Clearing debris, that takes 3 days. Machinery, actually, if we start on this one, do we get some of the supplies right away, or do we have to wait until they finish it? Yeah, no, looks like we have to wait until they finish it. Okay, 30 days, 24 days, so those will both come in at the same time, but that'll help us with some supplies at that point, which is awesome. And now we don't have any yeah, okay, so the idle staff, but that's just a gremlin right now, which is fine. And I don't think there's anything else we want to be doing in here, so let's head back out. Finish scanning this. Oh, we got an exo suit. This is going to be fun to play on the next mission. And experimental heavy weapon. New proving ground projects available. Oh, that must have been available because of the... Okay, let's head back in now. Let's see what we want to do in the proving grounds next. That bonus is awesome. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Proving grounds. Okay, so we have nothing going on in here right now. So all of these now get done immediately. It still costs us Elerium. Looks like it costs us Elerium for all... Oh, experimental armor isn't instant. Okay, so it's just ammo, grenades, and heavy weapons. Interesting. Okay. We cannot get the advanced explosive right now because we need supplies for that. Although... I kind of want... Well, how many of these cores do we have? We have 12 cores. Let's play with some of these. Let's grab an experimental ammo. Dragon rounds. Capped with a highly combustible mini charge, dragon rounds do bonus damage to all targets and can even set some targets alight. One dragon round has been added to my inventory. Okay, so now we have a dragon round available to us. Yeah, so these are pretty cool. It does, yeah, basically it lights them on fire and does more damage. Very good. Let's do an experimental grenade. Acid grenades. Ooh, those will be nice. The addition of corrosive chemicals added to your standard frag grenades result in a small explosive that is especially effective against removing enemy armor. That's good. Targets will continue to suffer persistent damage as acid clings to them and continues to eat away at them at the surface that it touches. Okay. Very good. So yeah, so this is awesome, actually. That'll help us out a lot. An experimental heavy weapon. A flamethrower. Ooh, interesting. This wrist-mounted flamethrower relies on a super pressurized fuel canister and a very focused nozzle that launches this deadly cone of fire on multiple enemies. Very cool. The one thing I don't know, actually, is those... So the grenade, I definitely know that anybody can use. The ammo, anything, but I think the heavy weapons have to be equipped on like an exo suit. All right, so that's cool. We'll do more of these, but I don't want to just burn through all of our cores, or do I do anything else here? Take cores? Yeah, see, this takes an Elerium core. This takes a core. This takes a core. The armor takes a core. Yeah, everything in here takes cores, so I don't think I necessarily want to burn through it. Let's start working on the blue screen protocol next.
We'll get started right away, Commander.
Blue screen is awesome for taking out mechanized units, so I want that available to us. This is cool. We're actually starting to get some Proving Grounds projects out. I'm really excited about that. Let's head back out and finish the cave.
Strategic resource located.
All right, so 42 alloys and 40 crystals. Very good. Actually, let's fly back to the base.
For Sector 14,
We haven't been there in a
Asia.
while, I don't think. And let's take a look at what we have for hiring, and like maybe we can grab an engineer there. Oh, and we don't have any supplies at all, actually. Goods available.
Commander.
Yeah, we can't do anything. But yeah, so there is a scientist here, but there's no engineer, so that's fine. And we could do scanning bonuses and stuff. But yeah, we don't even have 25 supplies for those things. The black market, the alloys.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's go grab those alloys.
The outcome of this
Beam
research
cannon!
will only further our advances, Commander.
Okay. Oh man, I need supplies. We really want all of these weapons. Beam cannon. And the Archon autopsy is now instant. So let's do that.
The product of an extensive fusion of both alien biological material and advanced mechanical support systems, the Archon is an unusually ornate design by alien standards. With an air of authority spurred by its distinctive appearance, I can only assume the aliens intended it to be something of a herald to the other forces.
Yeah.
It certainly is impressive looking, if nothing else.
Fusion
Although I am
blade.
still not entirely sure what the aliens hope to achieve with such a grand design.
The fusion blade encases a plasma-heated metallic core in a micro-thin magnetic field, enabling devastating melee attacks that are capable of setting enemies aflame. Oh my goodness, we have so many things I want to upgrade now. Oh my goodness, we want that on our Rangers. We definitely need to do that soon, but it seems silly actually we don't have enough money for all these things. That's 7 days, but I want that so much as well. We don't have any. We need another supply raid is what we need. And a supply drop. Powered armor, that is also going to cost us money. I'm wondering if I should start the research on the psionics. But that's also going to mean that we need to have money to build the lab and then all of that jazz. The plasma lance. So, I mean, right now it's kind of these three things I want to do. It's just the order that I want to do them in, but I think they all require some money anyway. 7 days, 9 days, 13 days. So we'll do the lance because it is
I had assumed you'd make that research
quickest.
a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Taggin. And supply drops in 6 days. Let's finish grabbing this cash. Battleship alloys. All right, so we cleared. Oh, this gives us recovered loot, 78 supplies. Look at that. Now, what do we want to build in here? Do we know yet? I don't think I know yet. What can we actually build? I should have looked at that first. Yeah, no, I don't want to build any of that at the moment. I think we could put the PsyOps in here, or actually we could put the PsyOps in any of these places. But we definitely need a spot for that, so that's pretty good. Knowing that these things go faster when... I'm going to put her in here. And I'm going to pause this one. And then put the last one in here as well. And that means 8 days. This will be ready for us to get some more cashola. Or credits. Or supplies. Different games. Alright. And I think that's all we can do in here at the moment. Finish this off. I'm imagining that's gonna bump over pretty quick. Alright, yeah, so they now have armor. But we just got a bunch of stuff to take care of armor, which is nice. The acid grenade and the view mission. Ooh, incoming transmission from the resistance. Supplies! Supplies and intel. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome. Okay. We want to launch this
Setting
mission.
course for Mexico.
Okay, how do we want to build this crew out? Let's see. As always, first thing we do is remove everybody from the team. And then I set them up. Actually, before I set them up, we did get a little bit of cash. We have 102 supplies. Can we get... 250 for that, 140 for that, 180 for that. So close. It would have been nice to get one of these. All right, so I've built up the crew, and I've used up some... All right, so I built up the crew, and I have added all of our new toys and gizmos and gadgets on. So let's take a quick peek here. I have Rebecca, the younger, loaded out with a Gauss rifle that has an advanced scope and an advanced repeater. She's going to be using the new beam pistol, which is kind of nice, and a plasma grenade, but I've also loaded her up with the dragon round. So she's going to be our sniper for this mission, which means that when she shoots at people, she might light them on fire as well. So she's also put a PCS +1 conditioning in her because she had a base health of 6, which was pretty bad. And she's only got squad set at the moment, so we're hoping to rank her up a little bit more. Next, we have Malkins, who will be our sole grenadier for this mission, but because he has heavy ordnance, he now can carry even more bombs. Let's take a look at him. He's got a mag cannon that has a superior advanced magazine and an advanced stock. So when he does shoot, he will always do 2 damage, even if he misses, as well as he can take 6 shots with this thing, which is pretty awesome. He's got the frost bombs in the utility slot, so he's going to get one of these. And then he's also got, I put the plasma grenades in him because we do still need to make sure that we can destroy cover and stuff of that nature. And this means that he's got 2 plasma grenades for this mission. He, I believe, already had the conditioning in the previous mission, as well as he has the shredding and the suppression ability, which is pretty awesome. Of course, his heavy ordnance, which we mentioned earlier. Next, we have Hunter, who is going to be our sneaky ranger for this mission. I've loaded her out with a plasma rifle. Until we get the shotguns upgraded, we're going to be using the plasma rifles just because they do punch a little bit harder. She's got the arc blade. I cannot wait to get that fusion blade upgrade. That'll be super awesome. Then we have the plasma grenade on her, as well as the nanoscale vest. And her abilities at the moment is, so she's a phantom and she can reconceal, as well as she has shadow step, right? So she can actually move through Overwatch. And then she also has the kill zone, which we tried to use once and it didn't work out so well, but that was because she was too far away. Next, we have Mir, so our healing and specialist for this mission. He's got the bolt caster, a plasma grenade, and the nano ameti kit, or I totally said that wrong. But he's our hacker. He's also our he has aid protocol, which is super awesome, which combines with a threat assessment, which allows our aid protocol now grants target covering fire Overwatch, right? So he can provide that ability as well, which is pretty awesome. And of course, he's the medical protocol, and he's got the revival. So if our guys do get panicked, stunned, or disoriented, or even unconscious, he can bring them back. That was extremely helpful in that one mission as well. And then he's our field medic, so awesome. And then we have Bulls. So Bulls is sporting the beautiful new Exo Suit.
EXO armor suit gives our soldiers the power they need to handle heavy weapons, with the durability to match.
Now, the cool thing about the Exo Suit is it does, so you'll notice that it actually takes away one of our slots here, right? So we lose a slot, but it does replace that slot with a heavy weapon, right? So this is, I put the flamethrower in here. By default, you have the rocket launcher. Now, because we have the flamethrower, I want to try it out. I've never used one before. The rocket launcher is pretty awesome. It's basically it's like a grenade that has even further range and I think greater radius. I could be wrong on that, but I think it does. So it's pretty awesome just out of the box. But the flamethrower, it looks like, we look at this, so the rocket launcher has 4 to 7 damage. The flamethrower is also 4 to 7 damage, but it has a greater radius. It has a 7 radius, where this has a 4 radius. The difference being that the flamethrower is a cone, so we have to be in close quarters to use it, and it makes a cone of effect. Area of effect around it, which is pretty awesome. We'll try it out and see how it works. He's also got the Shadow Keeper, so he can reconceal if he can get a final kill on somebody. He's got a Gauss rifle with a scope and an expanded mag, as well as I'm going to throw the acid grenade on him because I'm planning on getting him closer to the action, especially with him carrying the flamethrower, as well as wanting to use the Shadow Keeper and all that kind of stuff, as well as he is also he is a sharpshooter, but he is our sharpshooter that has face-off, quick draw, lightning hands. So he is going to get in there and dirty and shoot people like crazy with his pistol. I love it. And then finally, we have Minty Jones, who I don't believe has gone out on a mission in a little while. So he is going to be carrying our axes, as well as a plasma grenade with an advanced laser sight and a repeater, and a flashbang for suppression, as well as a nano extra armor. He also has, I gave him the advanced agility dodge, right? So because he will be even closer to the action than Bulls is, so I wanted to give him an ability to dodge even better. He is our blade master, right? So if he does get in there and dirty and happens to be close to an enemy, I like the fact that he can dodge better. So he's got the slash, the blade master, as well as the shadow step, which is pretty awesome. Doesn't cause reaction fire. And that is really good with his build out, I think. Gun and Run, which we haven't even tried to use yet, which we totally have to try this time around. And Blade Storm, which is super awesome. Free axe attacks on any enemies that enter or attack from melee range. I love it. And there is our crew, everybody. I hope you are prepared for Operation Fallen Torn, where we have to neutralize a target in an Advent vehicle. This is a neutralization, meaning kill him or actually extract them with you, which we would prefer to do. It is difficult. It will give us much needed 169 supplies as well as some intel to make contact with more areas and grow our resistance. And with that, let me know if you enjoyed this video by hitting that like button or leaving a comment. It really helps me know if you're enjoying the series and does wonders to expose the video to more awesome people just like you. If you're new to my channel and want to be notified when I release new videos, don't forget to subscribe. My active series at the moment, of course, includes the wonderful XCOM 2, as well as Elite Dangerous, Pulsar the Lost Colony, and Space Engineers. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute great one, and I'll see you all back on the Sky Ranger.